I was replaying through Fire Emblem 5 again and got past chapter 4, and I noticed something. After Leaf exits and the chapter ends, it'll show Manfroy talking with Veld, Ishtar, and Julius in Veld's room, and I saw that there are some statues in his room, but noticed something odd. One is a female swordmaster, one is a dismounted male mage knight, another is a dismounted female horse unit, and the other is a male dismounted horse unit. It took me a while to connect it all together until I figured out that they're just stone statues of Ayra, Azel, Lachesis, and Lex. So basically, this is a theory that Ayra and the others are all alive in Fire Emblem 5. Now first off, Veld is known for turning people into stone. August also mentions that all of the survivors from Valhalla are turned into stone. We have some of Kaga's notes and beta elements that play into this, and as it was stated in Fire Emblem 4, Ayra's fate was unknown according to her kids, so no one knew if she was killed or if she survived according to her kids. If she did survive, she would have been most likely turned into stone, basically one of Veld's statues, and kept as a prize of some sort of like how Veld does to Azel. Next is Azel. In an interview with Kaga, he stated that there was a planned third section of Fire Emblem 4 that would explain some of the pairings and incest issues. Azel, who's paired with Taito, was going to be the main character of this third section, and would have made his own resistance army, but he was branded as a traitor and couldn't start anything. As a result, he was going to confront his brother Arvis about this, and convince him to stop, and quoted by Kaga, he's going to speak to them man to man. But before he could, Manfroy turned Azel into stone and locked Azel away in the Yeet Desert, and hoping Arvis would never find out. However, Julia would eventually free Azel with the Book of Naga and have him reunite with his canonical kids, Arthur and Teeny. So it's not so far-fetched that Azel did actually survive, only to be stoned. Some of these things I found for Lachesis may or may not be true, as the information comes from a woman who kept info on the prototypes for Fire Emblem 4 and 5. However, even if these facts aren't true, Lachesis is still a simple one. She was crossing the Yeet Desert and disappeared. However, in the early plot line for Fire Emblem 5, there was going to be a desert chapter where the player would have to use the Kia staff to restore certain stone people. Among these people were Lachesis. She would have been able to reunite with Finn, but however, Abel took this role instead. Lastly is Lex. This one's a little tricky. At first I thought it could have been Alec or Noish. However, I believe they would die for Sigurd in order to protect him. The only reason I have to believe it is Lex is because of canon pairings FE5 establishes. Some of them are Luan of Aaron, Lachesis of Beowulf and marrying to Finn, and Sylvia getting with someone. Who that is, I don't know. So what I think is that during the Battle of Valhalla, Lex is going to be paired up with Ayra, goes and tries to save her, and that they could have survived, only to be turned into stone later. Not only that, but Kaga stated how Azel is meant to be of Taito, so there could be a note that from Kaga no one's found yet, where Lex is with Ayra, which is why I believe that Lex and Ayra could have been another canon pairing that could have possibly been revealed in Fire Emblem 5. Thank you for watching this video. I decided to make this because no one else has seemed to really talk about this, or even notice this for that matter. So, let me know what you think. Are they all alive? Or was it just this totally coincidental?